Elon Musk is no stranger to controversy, but his latest explosive reaction during an interview is making headlines worldwide. The billionaire entrepreneur, known for his strong opinions on work culture and productivity, snapped back at accusations that his stance on remote work is morally wrong. As the CEO of Tesla, SpaceX, X, formerly Twitter, and multiple other ventures, Musk has long been an advocate for in-office work, insisting that employees must be physically present to maximize innovation and collaboration. However, when confronted during a recent interview about his harsh criticism of remote work, Musk didn't hold back. His response? A fiery and unapologetic defense of in-person work, taking direct aim at what he calls entitled employees and lazy work habits. But has Musk crossed a line? Or is he simply stating the hard truth about the modern workforce? Musk's strong stance against remote work. For years, Musk has been vocal about his disdain for remote work, calling it a productivity killer that fosters laziness, weakens company culture, and makes businesses less competitive. He has made it abundantly clear that he expects employees at his companies to be physically present. Last year, he sent a controversial email to Tesla employees stating, "Remote work is no longer acceptable. If you don't show up, we'll assume you've resigned." His latest comments, however, take things a step further. During an interview with a high-profile journalist, Musk was pressed about claims that his anti-remote work stance is morally wrong, particularly in light of disabled workers, parents, and those who struggle with commuting. That's when Musk snapped. Elon Musk's explosive response: "The hypocrisy is insane." Clearly frustrated by the question, Musk dismissed the idea that opposing remote work is morally wrong, flipping the argument on its head. Morally wrong? The hypocrisy is insane. The people pushing this narrative are the same ones who expect service workers, factory workers, and laborers to show up in person every day. But suddenly, when it's a cushy laptop job, working from home is a right? Musk then went on to blast corporate executives and tech employees who, in his view, have become too entitled. Look, the reality is, when a Tesla factory worker has to be on-site to build a car, when a SpaceX engineer has to be at the rocket site to make sure it doesn't blow up, why should some remote worker in a cushy office job get special treatment? Musk's passionate rebuttal was met with both applause and outrage, dividing public opinion on whether he was exposing a double standard or simply being out of touch. The corporate world reacts, support or backlash. Musk's hardline stance against remote work has already influenced other CEOs who share his concerns. Prominent leaders, including JP Morgan Chase's Jamie Dimon, Amazon's Andy Jassy, and even Disney's Bob Iger, have tightened remote work policies, demanding employees return to the office. Dimon himself recently stated, "I don't believe in permanent remote work. It doesn't work for collaboration, culture, or mentorship." However, not everyone agrees with Musk's intense criticism of remote work. Many companies, including Google, Meta, and Apple, have adopted hybrid models that blend office time with flexibility. Some studies even suggest that remote employees can be more productive, cutting down on wasted office time, unnecessary meetings, and long commutes. Musk doesn't buy it. He argues that real innovation happens when people are together in person, exchanging ideas, solving problems on the spot, and engaging in the kind of spontaneous collaboration that remote work stifles. If you want to do great things, you need to be in the trenches with your team, not hiding behind a Zoom call. Critics fire back. Musk is out of touch. Musk's comments, while resonating with some, have drawn intense criticism from remote work advocates, labor activists, and tech workers who argue that the future of work must evolve. Many critics argue that white heavy checkmark remote work increases work-life balance, making employees happier and healthier. White heavy checkmark it allows people with disabilities, parents, and those with long commutes to be more productive. White heavy checkmark forcing employees into the office doesn't guarantee productivity. It just guarantees presenteeism. Tech industry analysts suggest that Musk's rigid anti-remote work stance could cause a brain drain, where top talent chooses more flexible companies over Musk's demanding work culture. One critic, a former Tesla employee, posted on social media, "Musk has no idea what it's like for the average worker. He's a billionaire telling people to grind 80 hours a week while he flies between his companies on a private jet." While some agree that remote work shouldn't be a one-size-fits-all solution, Musk's aggressive dismissal of remote work advocates has fueled backlash and debate. Will Musk's stance backfire? Despite the uproar, Musk shows no signs of backing down. His demand for an in-office workforce aligns with his vision for intense productivity, relentless innovation, and a culture of personal accountability. However, there are risks. If Musk's companies struggle to attract top talent due to rigid office policies, it could force him to reconsider. In contrast, companies embracing hybrid work models may outperform Tesla, SpaceX, and X in hiring and retention. Ultimately, the debate over remote work is far from over, and Musk's fiery response has only escalated the battle between traditional office culture and the new era of flexible work. Final thoughts: is Musk right or just provocative? Elon Musk's outburst during the interview perfectly encapsulates the broader work culture debate, a struggle between old-school leadership and the new expectations of a post-pandemic workforce. While some praise his no-nonsense approach, others see it as outdated and out of touch with how modern employees want to work. One thing is certain: Musk's war on remote work isn't going away anytime soon. Whether his vision leads to greater innovation or alienates top talent remains to be seen, but as always, the world is watching.